when you really start thinking about it, is there anything more tragic than living an entire life and never having anybody actually know who you really were? I mean, it takes something to live life, right? There's a lot of divisiveness out here, and there's a lot of difficulties and hurdles. And when we talk about authenticity, it gives us a pathway to actually connect with people we disagree with. This is where I was going before. The idea that, have you ever noticed that even if you're sitting with somebody who who is, essentially diametrically opposed to you in a particular hot topic, and there are topics like that in this world, right? There are some things where you think something and other people think something totally opposite.
Yeah.
When that's the case, have you noticed that you can actually listen to that person if they're actually being authentic?
Yes. Yes.
That's the measure. It is not what they say, it's where they're coming from when they say what they say. But you are checking if they're actually coming from a true, authentic self, you can actually converse with them. You can have a conversation and even respect, believe it or not, what they're saying, even though it's diametrically opposed to you. Authenticity is way more powerful than agreement.
Mm-hmm.
What we want from other people all the time is to be authentic. When people are inauthentic, we feel it, even if they're on our team.
There's a shared beauty in the differences.
Exactly.
When we are authentic, I think there's a respect in the differences that are there and enjoyment in the similarities, but definitely respecting some of the differences that can be there, and we could be, hearing it and being with it. I've had a lot of guests on my podcast where we completely oppose each other. And you're absolutely right. When there's no other intention in, bullying or pressuring or any other thing that shows up with it, and it's truly someone's belief, I'm intrigued.
Exactly.
I want to know your world, that in your world, that's what is true. And I think
Exactly.
this is what we do as therapists. This is what we create in the room and in a therapy room, which is the listening, this crisp listening with high regards and respect, so that people can become authentic, take the guards off, share, and actually get to know who they are, which they've hid behind. And in that element of safety and listening, the more they become authentic, the more they get to like themselves, actually.